Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live, coming to you from Meadowmill in Hamden. Be sure to tell us about your weekend plans in the comments field below. Like, comment, and share. Talk to us. We talk back. We talk back a lot. For those of you who are regular viewers, you may want to fasten those seatbelts because we're going to switch up the format a little bit today, and anything can happen. I'm Amanda. You know me. I'm here with a very special guest that I'm so excited about. Probably most of you know this character sitting next to me. It's Richard Gorelick.
Hi, everybody.
I am so excited to have you here
I'm
right now.
excited to be here right now. And it just occurred to me that people are seeing my face.
That is true. This is like a reveal.
Right.
This is a big reveal.
So the thing is, when I was the restaurant critic at the Baltimore Sun, and you
Where
and I...
we used to work.
We used to work together. My face was officially not to be seen. Although I'm from Baltimore, I grew up in Pikesville, so
Pretty much people knew.
People have seen my face before. It's a knowable face, and it looked the same basically since I was in kindergarten.
I mean, you look like Richard Gorelick
at the
to me.
TA. Went to nursery school at the Communical Academy. Aw. So it's the same little face, but just older. But officially, my face was not to be seen.
Right.
So here's my face.
Because you were supposed to be able to go eat without...
Anonymously.
Right.
They weren't supposed to know I was coming into the restaurant.
Because they would change the quality. Suddenly the restaurant food would be really amazing.
That was the theory anyway, but how could they really change the food? And the reality was, Amanda, if they did recognize me, that the odds were they would just become nervous. And so it was better that they didn't know. It really didn't matter.
Right.
It really never mattered.
Right.
That they knew me, whether they knew me or not.
But so this is a big day. Here, everyone, get a good
officially,
look.
my face. Speaking of restaurants, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm super, super happy you're here, and I'm hoping this means we might lead to some other potential collaborations, possibly. We're hoping. So everyone, like us a lot and send us lots and lots of comments and likes and loves because we want Richard to work with us. But it's still Baltimore Summer Restaurant Week all weekend. So... diners can get deals on 2-course and 3-course meals at more than 100 restaurants around town. Did you go anywhere?
I went to Beau Cafe in Federal Hill.
Yeah.
Which I love. It's such a sweet little place. It's sort of an oasis in Federal Hill where kind of a more adult crowd goes in Federal Hill. It's very relaxing and quiet. It's a grown-up place, right? I love their Restaurant Week menu. It's compact. It's easily negotiable and navigable, and doesn't take your whole evening to figure out what you want. Also, it's one version. There are two main versions of Restaurant Week menus. This one at this cafe is like a representation of their regular menu. So everything on this Restaurant Week menu you can get usually in the summer season. Not year-round, but right now it would be in a regular menu in a slightly different version. Whereas the other Restaurant Week option that you see other places is a chef special, things that aren't on the regular menu.
Okay.
But it's sort of a dazzlement.
Which way do you prefer it?
I think I prefer the representational menu because I think that's what Restaurant Week was invented for, to give people an incentive and an opportunity to go to restaurants and try out the regular fare when they normally would be a little bit shy about doing that because of cost. So you know your costs are going to be maintained at about the $35 level before you get the tip and tax and drink. And it's doable. You know what you're getting into. And I think people might be shy about going to fancy restaurants, not knowing how big their bill's going to be. Suddenly it's $100 a person, and maybe you didn't have a good time. So I really love that approach to Restaurant Week that encourages people to get out and go to restaurants. There wouldn't be Restaurant Week if it didn't work.
Right.
Restaurant Week works for both diners and restaurants, and that's why we keep seeing
Because it gets people in during a slow time.
Yes, it's August.
Yeah.
Late
Who's going
July,
anywhere?
early August.
There's no one around.
Restaurants need you. So I've always thought of Restaurant Week as like a contract between diners and restaurants. Please come. We'll treat you fine. But we do need you to fill our seats at this time of year.
Right.
I loved Beau Cafe. I looked at some menus, Amanda. And there were a couple that got my attention, like Brewer's Art.
We always look, always. I think I've gone to their Restaurant Week maybe 3 times.
I think some people think of it as like a heavy winterish menu, but not right now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so take a look on the Restaurant Week website at their menu. The other one that intrigued me was Points South Latin Kitchen.
Oh.
in Fells Point, which
Haven't been there.
I keep promising myself to go to.
So maybe you check it out this weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I really, really want to.
Good promise.
And if not this weekend, then soon. It's a former chef from Roy's, Eugenio.
Yeah.
And I really like his stuff. He came to do an event at Baltimore Station, a chef's event. That's a facility in South Baltimore for veterans. He was a guest chef. I loved what he did.
Cool.
So
All
Point
right.
South Latin Kitchen is the other tip.
Okay. No, that's really exciting. Make your reservations and get out there. Support the local businesses. All right, let's move on to other endeavors. I know that you have done some involvement with Baltimore Improv Group, and I think it's also Baltimore Improv Festival still through the weekend. So
through the weekend.
Tell us about that.
It's been since Monday, 7 days, including 3 more shows on Friday, 3 more shows on Saturday, and 2 shows on Sunday. The weekend will be so much fun because that's when visiting troops arrive from New York, Philadelphia, Detroit, California. So just show up there. No, actually, don't just show up.
You have to get tickets.
Tickets online. So bigimprov.org. Also through Eventbrite.
And it's all at Single Carrot Theater.
All at the Single Carrot Theater, so you can have dinner beforehand in the neighborhood at our house or at Parts and Labor.
Right.
And 3 shows again, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's so much fun. It's amazing how talented people are when they start doing improv. And every show is different than the show before. It's just a great thing to do on a weekend evening, just to go out and laugh.
Are there any particular troops that you're specifically looking at?
There's one Friday night, if you can make it out, at the 10 o'clock show called The Cast, which I've heard is really worth taking time to see.
Okay, cool. So let's do that. Everyone go to check that out. If you just got here, this is Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Be sure to comment below, share like info at hashtag Jay Moore Weekend. I am here today with our special guest, Richard Gorelick, which is so much fun for me. It's like getting the band back together. This is like trouble. This combination right here, Richard and Gorelick. I mean, Krotki and Gorelick. Gorelick and Krotki, whoever we are.
Married. We're announcing. That's the way we're announcing our engagement.
Yes.
Yes.
Aw, that's so romantic. So anyway, okay, are you a sci-fi fan at all?
I am.
And how about Dune? Have you read Dune?
I saw the movie. I like the movie.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie. I did actually read the book finally this year because everyone kept telling me, oh, you love Song of Ice and Fire. You're going to love this. It's a little, I mean, now it feels really dated because everything that came after it came from that. And which that's fine. I mean, it was iconic, sandworms and everything. I was very impressed by its ecological message.
Oh.
So the reason I bring this up,
why?
oddly enough, the Theater Project is doing Dune the Ballet all weekend. So for the second weekend in a row, Theater Project has something really totally odd and different going on.
We love Theater Project.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And this time it's Vought Contemporary Ballet, and they're doing their version of the Frank Herbert 1965 sci-fi classic. And I think it sounds bizarre enough to be a lot of fun.
So it's adapted not from the movie, it's adapted from the book.
Yeah.
So if you had issues with the movie, you shouldn't let that stop you.
It's David Lynch, right? So
see.
you either have issues or you love it
Right
to pieces.
on. Me, David Lynch. Yeah.
All right. All weekend also going on, another fabulously quirky event is Shakespeare the Water Ballet. This time it's at the Patterson Park Pool.
Is it Shakespeare? Sharkespeare, thank you. Not
Good thing you're here.
Yeah.
We did talk about this last week. I went on Sunday. It's as great as it ever was.
Did you go to at Druid Hill?
I went at Druid Hill.
I've never seen it at Druid Hill.
It's really good at Druid Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going to go this weekend at Patterson Park?
I would love to. I'm doing that improv festival.
Right, you're busy.
I'm busy there, but I love going to see
It's so much
the
fun.
movement. And sometimes when people list 10 things what they love about Baltimore, that just shows up on the list because it's such a unique Baltimore experience.
So unique.
Maybe it exists something like it elsewhere, but not exactly like it would in
It's
Baltimore.
hilarious. And for those of you who don't know, it's because it's synchronized water ballet, but they're not synchronized swimmers. It's regular people from the community.
Like you and me.
You and me could do it. We could
Yes.
absolutely do it if we wanted to.
Which
is what's really awesome about it. All right. So anyway, there's so much going on. Before we get to tonight, I want to mention an article you wrote for our big September issue that's coming.
Thanks.
I'm referring to it internally as Cousins in the Catskills, and I really enjoyed it. It's fantastic. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this piece?
This was when Amanda, you and I ran into each other during the film festival, I don't know why this even came up, the subject of the Catskills. The setting is the old Concord Hotel in the Catskills, one of the fancy hotels that your family might visit. This is not the summertime Catskills of Dirty Dancing.
Of course.
It's a wintertime Catskills when your family would go and ski down bunny slopes.
That's so cool.
I talked to all of my cousins about their memories of this visit back in 1974, assuming that they would have more vivid memories than I do. I'm not a very vivid memory person. But they didn't. We all had the 4 or 3 same memories, which I found fascinating. And those 4 memories stuck with us. So this piece about our memories of the Concord Hotel in the Catskills is as much sort of a rumination on what we remember and why as it is about those gone, vanished days of going to the fancy Concord Hotel where my parents honeymooned.
That's so cool. That's where we can honeymoon too. We can go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're registered.
Oh yeah.
now.
Where are we registered, Richard?
Well,
Let's talk. We're registered everywhere. Just get us presents.
We'll put it in the comments where we're registered.
Right. We'll write that later. So anyway, look for that piece in our September issue. It's really sweet. I mean, I wish I had ever been vacation at the Catskills because that's just so awesome. We're running a little bit behind. We're watching Jay Moore's Weekend Agenda on Facebook Live. Comment, like, and share, and follow at #JayMooreWeekend. I'm going to try to quickly just run through some of the major events of the weekend because you guys need to know this stuff is happening, and we're just chit-chatting because we're so excited to be here together. So, tonight, Step opens at the Senator. Super awesome documentary, right?
So want to see it.
Yes, I want to go too. I might actually go tonight. Catch that. It's directed by Amanda Lipitz, whom we interviewed in our August issue. Super awesome.
Big
Saturday
Baltimore
night.
buzz.
Yeah. So everyone's talking about it. It's going to be great. Saturday, Dweezil Zappa is at Ram's Head Live. He's not just here to play. He's doing a concert at 8, a sound check party 90 minutes before, and even better, a guitar masterclass at 3. Are you a Zappa fan?
Yeah, and he sounds like a good person.
Dweezil sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, a bad person wouldn't do all that.
Right?
Only
a party
good people,
all day long? I mean,
only
come on.
good people do stuff like that. I like good people.
I really hope Dweezil's great because we just endorsed him. But
I did.
Anyway, I love Dirty Love. It's a great Zappa song. And he's local dude. I mean, you know Frank. Frank is local. So
just passed by the Frank Zappa statue at the Southeast Library.
See. Okay, so check that out. All right. Also Saturday, Union Craft Brewing is turning 5. The birthday bash includes brand new debuts, some rare offerings, a full custom cask bar, food provided by Gypsy Queen, local oyster.
Ecky Ben,
yes,
I think my
also,
favorite.
I've
oh
never.
My gosh, we're going to do a whole episode about that sometime.
That's a promise. Did you guys hear that?
Ecky
He just promised something.
Ekeben.
Exactly. Ekeben.
But you see my farmers markets too. Ecky Ben, I think.
Okay. Okay. We'll get to that. You guys are going to have to watch later for that.
Put a pin in that.
Okay. And the big news about this Union Craft Party is that Big in Japan is performing a reunion show, which doesn't happen much. So it's a 21 and over event. Takes place Saturday at 6. Check that out.
They're our neighbors right here. We can see them from here.
Who?
Union Craft.
Oh yes, correct. We can. I'm not really a beer drinker, but they're pretty popular around here, right?
Now, I know for a fact that they're good people.
Oh, you do? You know
do.
this.
This is not just
false endorsement.
It's not a false endorsement. It's a real endorsement.
Okay, good. So go to that party and hear Big in Japan, which is pretty cool. Sunday. This is the event I'm really excited about this weekend.
Go ahead.
Baltimore plays Schoolhouse Rock at Creative Alliance. So, everyone knows Schoolhouse Rock, right? Conjunction Junction.
That is my era. I was not outside playing with my friends. I was inside watching
You're an inside
Saturday
kid.
morning TV.
No.
And look at me now.
Yeah, it worked out for you.
So these are vivid memories. I don't remember much about what actually happened at the Catskills, but I remember all those Schoolhouse Rock songs.
What's your favorite Schoolhouse Rock song?
Conjunction.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a given.
Well, a noun is a person, place, or thing.
So you guys got to go to this event. Baltimore artists are going to all be singing their favorite classics with their own spin.
Creative Alliance.
Creative Alliance. There's an all-ages kids show at 3, adult show at 6:30. We are about to wrap up. This is the weekend agenda. Before we do that, is there something?
If they go to that show, check out that new ice cream parlor.
What new ice
on
cream?
Eastern Avenue, Baltimore Licks.
What?
Maybe it's Be More Licks. Look it up. But leave extra time because the lines are really long at this place.
That's such a good tip. We are so lucky you're here right now. Okay, so do you have anything else? Because we're about to be done, but anything else you need to tell people?
I had such a good time.
I'm so happy you're here. Okay.
Improv.
So that's it for us today. Extra special thanks to my buddy, Richard Gorelick, who's filling in while Simone is off gallivanting about. All these people leave me. I have separation anxiety. Thank God Richard fixed that. You have been watching JMOR Weekend Agenda. Join us Fridays at 12:30 for more weekend plans. In the meantime, check out our events calendar at jmoreliving.com/events. Follow us at #JMORWeekend. Have a big, fun, event-filled weekend, everyone.